quick sound check here in Independence, Wisconsin, as Independence Gilmanton hosts Augusta. Just a sound check. Kickoff coming at 7. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so. Stay tuned for Augusta versus Independence Gilmanton, Dairyland football. Welcome to Independence, Wisconsin, nestled in the cornfields, where the Independence Gilmanton Indies host the Augusta Beavers in Dairyland Conference football. Independence coming into today with an 0-4 record. Augusta 0-5 on the season. We're at the midway point. Dan Lau on play-by-play tonight, along with Isaac Eagle, my producer. Thank you for joining us this evening. Augusta is coached by Derek Bolt. Independence coached by Austin Whitwam. Both squads have this game circled on their calendar, no doubt. Both seeking their first win of the season. Shout out to Independence, first band I've seen this year. And they did a nice job in the national anthem.
Tonight's conference matchup between the Augusta Beavers and your Independence Gilmanton Indies. We also remind you that athletics is an extension of the classroom and good sportsmanship is expected by all. WIAA sportsmanship guidelines and Independence High School crowd behavior policies prohibit any cheers that involve stomping or striking of the bleachers. This is also a tobacco-free complex. The use of tobacco is not allowed in or around building or grounds. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy tonight's game. Now for the Beavers, starting offense. A sophomore, number 54, Josh Hoff.
Looking at the starting lineups tonight,
A junior,
Josh Hoff.
number 51, Josh Shong. A senior, number 59, Tyler Lee.
Josh Shong, Tyler Lee, looking at the
freshman,
Augusta offensive
Price.
line right now, Chase Price.
A freshman, number 72, Rex Kading.
Rex Kading.
A sophomore, number 41, Riley Mickelson. A sophomore, number 4, James Shong.
Riley Mickelson and James Shong coming in at
senior,
quarterback
number 11,
once again. Colton Wincey, a wideout.
A senior, number 12, Isaac Mooney.
Isaac
junior,
Mooney, a
number
wide
2,
receiver as
Owen
well.
Lee.
Owen Lee will be
And
halfback,
a junior, number 21, Nathan Atchison.
as well
Head
as
coach
Nathan
of the Beavers,
Atchison.
Derek Bolt. And now for your Indies.
And they come in 0-5 today. And they will be
Junior,
playing
number
Independence
1,
on their
Jake
homecoming. Good crowd this
A
evening.
sophomore,
Seems to be
number 2,
Pixar
Blake
night, I
Sweeney.
think, for the students. Some Lightning
Junior,
McQueens, some
number
Mike
6,
Wazowskis.
Grant
Player to
Klemek.
watch today for
Junior, number 9,
Independence.
Hunter Kryvek.
Chased back.
A junior, number 20, Peyton Hovey. A senior, number 53, James Carrillo Taylor. A junior, number 54, Jolton Jason. A senior, number 87, Preston Solberg.
And
A
going through the
senior, number
Independence
62, Elvin
starters
Scott.
at the moment.
A junior, number 65, Glenn Turner Jr.
Glenn Turner Jr., one of the
And
players from
sophomore,
Gilmanton.
number
I'm told
7,
they have
Garrett
2.
Bozek.
Peyton Hovey and Glenn Turner Jr. both a hop, skip, a jumping away over at Gilmanton High School.
On our chain gang tonight is Brandon
Beautiful
Berger,
field
Jake
here in
Grabowski,
Independence,
Larry Solberg, and
with the
Jamie
cornfields surrounding us, the rolling hills. Independence coming in with the white helmets and the all-purple uniforms with white numbers, taking on Augusta in the white with the black pants and the silver chrome helmets. Again, both teams seeking win number 1 on the year.
The Beavers have won the toss.
Schedule a
and
tea
they will
time
be
today at
receiving
Whispering
on the
Pines
north
Golf
end.
Course after golf hit the clubhouse for homemade pizza, wings, burgers, and all your favorite appetizers. It's a perfect place for your next golf or non-golf event. Whispering Pines Golf Course, County X in Cadott. And Augusta will be receiving here in the first half. Back to kick is Chase Back. An all-around athlete here for Independence. Back to kick. And boom, we're underway here. And I believe that was Wincy on the return. He gets it to about his 30-yard line where James Shong and the Beavers will set up on offense.
And the Beavers will start 1st and 10 from the 30.
Shong under center. Handoff. And not much going there in the first play of the game for the Beavers. A host of indies on the tackle.
A run up the middle. Gains about 3 yards. 2.5. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And is marked a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Augusta has had a tough time on offense this season. They're still seeking their first offensive touchdown. That's a pitch to Lee. He maybe gains a yard.
Taylor on the tackle, gain of no gain.
It's officially no gain, 3rd and 7.
For the Beavers from the 33-yard line.
Shong under center. A pitch to Atchison, and he's stuffed.
Loss of 2 on the play, tackled by Solberg.
That was Preston Solberg,
Bring up a
Independent
4th and 9
senior
for
with the
Beavers.
tackle. That's a loss of 2. And Augusta is going to have to punt it away. Isaac Mooney out there. Back to return for Independence is Grant Klimek.
Klimek back deep for the Indies.
And the punt is away. It's high. Klimek with the return. A little past the 50-yard line where Independence will set up their offense, led by Coach Austin Whitwam and quarterback Chase Back.
Tackled by Kading. 1st and 10 for the Indies.
So you'll notice Independence has 1 fewer game than most teams would at this point. They had to forfeit week 1. They were slated to play Boyceville. I'm sure it's a matter of numbers. I never got an official answer to that. And a flag flies. That's false start on the Indies. They'll be moving back 5. Now 1st and 15 at the 10-minute mark. Very good crowd here in Independence for homecoming night. Back is back to pass, and that's picked off
Back's pass
by
is
Atchison.
intercepted by Atchison.
Augusta hoping to spoil the Independence homecoming
With the turnover,
And they'll set up at about their own 45.
44, first and 10.
That was well read by Atchison. Not much of a chance there from quarterback back.
Loose ball on the snap.
There's a loose ball on the snap there, but Shong dove back on it.
Beavers recover the fumble.
So Shong did not start at quarterback week 1, and then he replaced Owen Lee during the year. You don't see very many players on the roster have four positions listed on their name. Shong lists as quarterback, fullback, D-end, linebacker. And he hands it off, and not much going there on the Atchison carry.
Swarmed by the Indies there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
It's on 3rd and long for Augusta. Shong pitches it. And a big tackle there. That was Slobby with the tackle.
Atchison on the carry. Slobby, one of the 2 on the tackle there.
It'll be another 4th and long situation.
4th and 9 for the Beavers from the 45-yard line.
And after that pick, they couldn't get any offensive momentum generated, and Mooney's back to punt. And that's a bad snap, but he's able to get the punt off. Lands and takes a Beaver bounce to about the 29-yard line, and that's where Independence Gilmanton will set up their offense. And Independence hopes to have a longer possession here. 1 and done on their first drive on the Atchison pick. Chase back under center for Indy Gilmanton. A handoff, and that's a solid run there by Klimek.
Klimek on the carry for
Picks
the
up
Indies.
8 or so.
Tackled by Nicholson. And Lee on the play.
It'll be 2nd and 2.
Pick up of 8. It'll bring up a 2nd and 2 for the Indies.
And Chase back is in shotgun. He takes it himself, dives forward. Not sure if he got to
the keeper.
A first down or not. I think it's going to be 3rd and short. Between Augusta and Cadott on Highway 27 is the Woodland. See them for bait, tackle, and hunting supplies, plus LP tank fills, and exchange or small green LP tanks. They have all your game day supplies, brats, burgers, hot dogs, bacon and buns, chips and other snacks, all your favorite beverages. The Woodland open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily on Highway 27 between Augusta and Cadott. And that was a first down they ruled on the back keeper. The Indies move the chains. Back rolls out. And ball tipped.
Back's pass is deflected.
That is Tyler Lee with a deflection.
At the line of scrimmage. By Tyler Lee. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Indies.
And it will be 2nd and 10 for Independence Gilmanton. I'm pretty sure every sport now at Independence is a co-op with Gilmanton. That wasn't the case when I was in high school. I think some sports they were, some they weren't. And that's another deflect. Oh no, it was caught.
Back's pass is complete.
And I think Lee got a hand on it once again, but Klimek located the ball, caught it, and ran for 9 yards or so. As I was saying, I think Independence Gilmanton combined for every sport now.
Bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Indies.
And it'll be 3rd and 1 yard to go. Back-to-back plays where Lee got a hand on the pass. And looked like Klimek was going to burst forward for a big game, but Atchison
met by Nicholson
with the tackle, and they moved the chains. He picked up the yard.
Gain of 1, but it's enough for another Indy. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Back under center. 2 men behind him. He keeps it himself. Dives forward for a yard.
Back on the sneak.
And a timeout is called. We will take a quick one as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
It will be 2nd and 9.
Welcome back to Independence, Wisconsin. Glad you are joining us this evening. Independence has picked up 2 first downs on this drive thus far, their 2nd drive of the game. Back is under center. Hands it off, and he breaks the tackle and dives forward for a few more yards.
On the carry, tackled by Shaw.
That was Preston Solberg on the carry, and it will be 3rd and 4 for the Indies.
On the play, going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 45-yard line.
Man in motion. That's Slobby, and a pitch. And not much there. That was Glenn Turner Jr. on the carry.
Tackled by a number
and it's a tackle for loss. Turner and Hovey, the 2 Gilmanton representatives on the Independence squad. And I would think they would punt.
4th and 7 for the Indies from their own 42.
And it looks to be punt formation. Chase back is out there to punt it away. And Colton Wincy setting up to return. Low snap. He can't pick it up. And that's a tackle made by Chase Price, and Augusta will have good field position.
And the Beavers are going to take over inside Indy territory.
So they'll start out
First and 10 for
on
Augusta
the
at
38.
The 33-yard line.
Sorry, 33-yard line.
53 seconds to go here in the first quarter of a scoreless game.
And it is a beautiful night in Independence. Highs in the 70s today. It's going to dip into the low 60s during this game. Handoff.
Fumble on the play.
And the ball came out. That's Solberg.
And fumble recovered by Solberg.
Solberg recovers the fumble.
Turnover on the Beavers.
And a short-lived possession by Augusta. Each team has one takeaway.
35.
Already the 6th possession of the quarter now. That's a change from last week. I saw the third quarter at Independence where Leva Strum held the ball the entire third quarter and into the fourth. Back hands it off and stuffed.
Hand off to Turner up the middle. No running room there.
I believe that was Atchison leading the charge on that tackle. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Going to bring up a second 11 for the Indies.
Check out the Nude Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram store at Gross Motors in Neillsville. They now have the largest selection of Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles in central Wisconsin, all at one location on Highway 10 in Neillsville and at grossauto.com. Solberg with the carry, and that's a big TFL there by the Beavers.
Solberg on the counter play. Tackled for a loss there by Sean.
And Independence find themselves with a 3rd and 15 about.
Back at the 31-yard line.
3rd and 14.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 14, and the Indies are going to take their second timeout of the half.
Timeout, second by Independence Gilmanton. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
Welcome back to Independence for some Dairyland Conference football. It's a 3rd and long for the Indies. Man in motion. That's Lopez.
What are you doing? They can't do that.
And a flag flies. That's going to be on Independence.
Going to have an illegal procedure on the Indies.
Illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty, and a 3rd and long is now a 3rd and even longer.
It'll be 3rd and 19 now for the Indies.
You're going to look for a splash play here to extend the drive. Back under center, is chased and sacked.
Slobby.
That was Mickelson.
Tackled for a loss on the sack.
And it is now,
Loss of 9 on the
I don't know,
play.
4th and 24? 4th and 28.
Gonna
Big
bring up
sack
4th
there
and
by the
28
Beavers.
From the Indy 17
And it is now a punt situation. And it is Slobby back to punt. That's so the second punter of the game now for them. That's a short punt. A flag flies, though.
Punt is going to be down by the Indies at around the 32, but there is a flag on the play.
Running into the kicker is called, and that's a gift for Independence.
Running into the kicker.
But they're all running back.
There'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Beavers. Move the ball out to the 22, and it'll be a 4th and 23 situation. With just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
That's on me. I had NFL on the mind. Thought that was going to be an automatic first and yardage. It's just a 5-yard penalty. So, a repunt. That's nearly blocked. It's a short punt.
Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 50 by
Number
Wincy
11.
with a minute 39 to
Wincy.
go.
And that's where they'll take over at their own Indy 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Beavers.
A lot of possessions, not much offense going here in the first quarter. And Shong and the Beavers head out there. Pitch to Atchison. And he's tackled about the line of scrimmage.
Atchison on the carry. Klemick on the tackle.
That was Grant Klemick with the tackle.
So he's on our left.
Be a loss of 1 on the play. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 11.
And it's officially a loss of 1 yard. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage
Sean
on the carry.
tackle, or on the carry.
That was a quarterback keeper by James Shong.
Very short gain on the play. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 from the Indy 49-yard line.
And it is back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 3rd and 10 with the clock ticking down here in the first quarter. Under 20 to go. Handoff to Atchison. And that's a solid carry
Atchison
for
on the
5
carry.
yards or so. And that will do it for the first quarter.
Few Indies on the tackle.
All
there.
zeros on the scoreboard.
Gonna bring
You're
the
watching
ball
high school
down to the
football on
44-yard
Zaleski Sports.
line, and that's going to be the end of the first
Schedule a
quarter.
tee time today at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Cadoc. This 18-hole course requires your full bag of gloves. It's challenging but fair and always well manicured. Hit the driving range and putting green to get warmed up. After golf, step into the clubhouse for homemade pizza, wings, burgers, and a large selection of appetizers that will keep you coming back. Then stay and watch the games on the big screens. Whispering Pines is a great place to hold your next golf or non-golf event. Whispering Pines Golf Course on County X at Cadoc, just a short drive east on 29 from Eau Claire.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So How would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Welcome back to Independence. Quarter number 2, the teams flip sides. Augusta is on the Independence 44-yard line for a 4th and 5. And Mooney back there to punt. It's a low snap, but he gets it off. And that's a nice punt by Mooney. Takes a nice bounce to about the Independence 5-yard line.
All the way down to about the Indy 5-yard line. And that's where they'll take over 1st and 10.
So each team had 3 possessions in the first. Well, Augusta had 4 possessions. Each team with a couple punts and a turnover.
Blake Slobby in at quarterback for the Indies.
So Chase Back is not at quarterback now. It is Blake Slobby. Back's other listed position, he's only listed as quarterback, so I'm not sure where he is on the offense here. And that's a run by Slobby.
Keeps the ball.
And Back is on the
He's
sidelines.
tackled by Atchison.
So I was told he was one of the top athletes here at Independence. So that's tough if he's out for this game. I see him standing on the sideline. He's standing, though, and his helmet is on. So that explains the change in punter when Slobby came out to punt. And now he's at quarterback for Independence Gilmanton, so they might have to change their game plan a bit here. And that's a solid gain there on the reception from Krybeck, the Indy junior.
But around the 14-yard line.
So it's a 3rd and manageable here. 3rd and 3.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Indies.
Slobby back, chased, and he throws it away, avoids the sack.
Slobby under pressure.
The pressure coming from Rex Kading, the Beaver freshman. And it'll likely be a punting situation here for Independence.
From their own 14-yard line.
You could go for it here, as is only 3 yards to go, but you don't want to give it to the Beavers in your own 20. And it looks like they are going for it. And he elects to punt it. Owen Lee is back there.
Kicks away.
It takes a nice bounce to about the 41-yard line. And that's where the Beavers will set up.
Kick out to about the 41-yard line. And that's where Augusta will take over 1st and 10.
At Bush Brothers, they believe champions aren't just made on the field, they're built in our communities. That's why they proudly support local schools and high school athletes. Bush Brothers, committed to excellence on and off the field.
0-7-3-7-5-9-4-8.
And Shong and the Beavers back out on the field. He keeps himself, and he breaks the tackle. And tackled
Gaining on
at about
for
the
Sean on
10.
keeper. Big gain.
Nice gain for Augusta, their largest of the
Down to
game.
about the 14-yard line. Be a 1st and 10 for the Beavers. Again, that winning ticket 0-7.
And they are set up at
5-9-4-8 for $180.
the 15-yard line. So they got a fresh set of downs. They are within, they're in the red zone. It's a big opportunity for the Beavers to cash in on. And not much going there on the first down.
Sean on the keeper. Loss of 1. Tackled by Cyril Taylor and Solberg on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 11.
And Shong hands it off. And Atchison maybe gains a couple on the carry.
Garak on the tackle. A short gain. Down to
It's
about the
3rd and
13-yard
8.
line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Beavers.
So that's a 3-yard carry for Atchison. And this is a pivotal down here. Augusta with great field position on that long carry from Shong. And they sure want to cash in. It has been tough on offense this year. Shong's back to pass in the corner. And that's too long for Owen Lee.
And that's going to bring up the 4th and 8 from the Indy 13-yard line.
And that pass, had he been able to catch it, he would have been out of bounds. It was over Lee's head. And a timeout is called by Coach Bolt. We'll take a quick one as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
Back here in Augusta, in Independence. Homecoming night for the Indies. Augusta is at the Independence 13 on a 4th and 8. A long run from Sean got them there, but they've only been able to pick up 2 yards in the red zone. Shong back to pass. Throws it to Wincy in the corner, and too long.
And incomplete in the end zone. And the Indies
That's an incomplete pass. An Independence Gilmanton holds strong in the red zone. They will take over on offense.
From the 13-yard line.
Call the Dahlman Insurance Agency today for home, auto, and business coverage from Partners Mutual Insurance Company. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. And it looks like Back is still on the sideline, so Slobby is at quarterback for the Indies. And that's nearly picked off by Wincy.
Almost intercepted there.
And you think if he catches that, he has 6.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the
Wide
Indies.
open to the end zone. Had he been able to catch that on the poor pass by Slobby.
We had a winner on $180, Dallas Samitsek.
Congrats to the lottery, not lottery, 50-50 raffle winner. $180. Independence avoids pick 6 probably. It's on a 2nd and 10. Slobby keeps it himself, and he runs for a few yards.
Tackled by Kading, Atchison.
And that
Gain of
is
4 on the play.
a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6 now for
Gonna bring up a
Independence.
3rd and 6 from the 17-yard line.
Slobby back. He's back to pass. He's rushed. And that's a nice reception. He bobbled it after the fact, but Klimek with the reception, and he jumps back on the ball. And that's a big play for Independence Gilmanton. That might kickstart their offense here.
31-yard line, excuse me.
And that was a gain of 15 or so for the Indies. Turner in motion. Slobby's pass off the receiver, and Mooney unable to get that either. The intended target was Krybeck.
Bring up a 2nd and 10 from the Indy 31-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 here for Independence. We got 5 receivers lined up. Klimek in motion, and Slobby keeps it. A solid run there.
Direct snap to Slobby. Gain of about 7 on the play.
And that's a run for 7 yards. It's 3rd and 3 for Independence Gilmanton. And again, no runner in the backfield. Slobby chased, and that's caught by Solberg, who picks up the first down and move the chains for the Indies. Atchison on the tackle.
But it'll be enough for another Indy first down. Indies 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. As we reach the 5-minute mark here in the 2nd quarter.
Slobby back to pass again, and he's under pressure, chased by Shong, and sacked. Tyler Lee.
Slobby going to be sacked on the play. Number 59, Tyler Lee.
So that's a big loss.
Back at the 31-yard line.
That's a loss of 12. Bring up second and 22.
Second and 22 for the Indies.
About 4 minutes left in the half now. Still tied at 0. Augusta has had the better opportunities so far in this one. Great field position. Their last drive that ended in a turnover on downs. 2 long throws in the end zone. High snap at Slobby, catches it, and he finds some running room. He's back past the original line of scrimmage. He'll be around a 3rd and 7 now. 15-yard gain.
41-yard line. 46, nice play. Tackled by Mooney on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 7 from the 46 for the Indies.
So what looked like could be a tough drive to continue turns into a long carry from Slobby, and now 3rd and 7. And he is sacked.
Slobby on the carry loses the football.
And Augusta's saying they got it, and so does the ref. That's a turnover. There is a Beaver down, however. But fumble called on the play, so Augusta will take over at around the 40. We'll take a quick commercial break here on Zaleski Sports.
So Augusta will take over at the
I referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Welcome back to Independence. The injured player, I believe, was Riley Mickelson. He got up under his own power, so that's good to see. And Independence now with the ball with 2:47 here in the half. And they are at the Indy Gilmanton 40-yard line. Shong back to pass. He hands it off. And that's a solid run there from Atchison. Pickup of 6 or so, I believe.
Pickup of 6 on the play.
And that's an 7-yard gain.
7 yards.
It'll now be 2nd and 3.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 3 from the Indy 33-yard line.
Augusta would sure like to pick up some points here to go into halftime. And not much on that keeper by quarterback James Shong.
Keeper on
tackled by a host of Indies.
On the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and
is
2.
ruled a gain of 1. 3rd and 2 now with a minute 40. Under a minute 40 here in the half. Shong back to pass. He lets it fly to Mooney, and it's too high.
Shong's pass incomplete. Kryvik on the coverage.
Nice coverage there by Hunter Kryvik.
And it's going to bring up another big play in this game. 4th and 2. Beavers from the Indy 32-yard line.
And it's 4th and manageable here for Augusta. The offense stays out there. And all their passing attempts have been long. And not much there from Atchison. That's a turnover on downs.
Klimek comes up with a big stop.
That's Klimek on the tackle.
On the play, and the Indies are going to take over on downs. And they will have a 1st and 10.
So Independence has a minute 13.
1:13
to head 65 yards. Blake Slobby still at quarterback. That's a pitch to Turner Jr. And he chugs forward for 5 yards or so.
Turner on the carry. Tackled by Mooney.
Again, good crowd here tonight. And I see a contingent of Beaver fans over by the cornfield across the way.
About 6. Gonna be
the band is here. The
4.
cheerleaders are out.
Go under a minute to go here in the second quarter.
And 40 seconds left here in the half. 2nd and 4 is a gain of 6 from Turner Jr. And he pitches it back to Turner Jr.
Turner on the carry again. Tackled by Lee.
And there is a man down on the play.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 4, and there's an injured Augusta player on the field.
We'll stay right here for the remainder of the half. Again, both teams really want this one. Pick up the first win on the season. The Indies want to treat their faithful to a homecoming win, and Augusta wants to play spoiler on homecoming. A lot of games. I think we have 14 football broadcasts this evening on our YouTube page. Yeah, 14 this evening. And we are next covering Augusta 2 weeks from now. I believe they're in Whitehall. And this Tuesday, you can look forward to the next episode of Hard Knocks. And a player is still down. I think that might be Tyler Lee. And he is assisted up by his coaches, but he's on his feet.
The score is in the 3rd inning. It is scoreless. Trying to clinch home field advantage throughout the playoffs tonight.
They're announcing the Brewers situation on the loudspeaker here. I'm unfortunately a Twins fan, and one of the worst seasons I can remember. Trading away half their team at the deadline. No one is a fan of Twins ownership. So 3rd and 4, 26 seconds to go in the half. Slobby back. He stumbles, and it's a low pass intended for Kryvik. Falls incomplete. 13 seconds left, and it's 4th and 4 for Independence Gilmanton.
13 seconds to go here in the
We'll show you
quarter.
the most recent episode of Hard Knocks at halftime. An interesting second half coming up. Barring a score here, we got 0-0 in the second half. Both teams want a win. Someone's going to have to. And they get Augusta to jump off sides. We'll say it was the hard count.
Augusta jumps into the neutral zone. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And that'll give the Indies a first down at their own 45-yard line.
So it's going to be first down, 13 seconds left. Independence at their 45. And Slobby rolls out. Pass incomplete.
Slobby's pass incomplete.
But the Indies still have 7 seconds left in the half.
Bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Indies with 7 seconds to go here in the second
They're going to
quarter.
need a big play.
Stick around for our halftime show. The Indy Gilmanton cheerleaders will be performing, as well as our high school band under the direction of Corey Conroe.
Logos. My apologies for our logos resetting on the scoreboard. I don't know why it does that. That pass incomplete.
Slobby's pass incomplete, intended for Craddock.
This is not
Bring up
Blair
a 3rd
Taylor at
and 10.
Augusta.
3 seconds to go here in our second quarter.
But Isaac is quick on the fix.
With the homecoming festivities, our halftime
So,
will be 20
3rd and
minutes
10,
long
one
tonight.
play left in the half. As every guy likes to say, big third down here. Slobby keeps himself, and that's how the half ends. Augusta 0, Independence 0.
Tackled by Lee.
Both teams will regroup at the half.
Gain of 1, and that's going to
And
be
we'll
the
show you
end
our
of
latest
our
episode of
first
Hard
half.
Knocks. Thank you for watching high school football on Zaleski Sports. Stay tuned for this episode of Hard Knocks and the second half coming up after that.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Last week, the Cadott Hornets went on the road and defeated Webster 46-12 to open up Lakeland Conference play. And this week will be no easy task as they prepare for the Grantsburg Pirates, who were state runner-up last year.
Hey, we need this group. Back down. Hey, two red return. Get ready.
Oh, you gotta be ready.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Oh, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Come on, boys. Let's go. Take off. Go on the back. Good job, Kellen. Hey, good effort, Tucker. Let's make it a good session here. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Nice and clean.
Can we on D?
What's that?
Can we on D?
Yeah, you guys go on D until I tell you to come over, all right?
Shift. Ready. Let's go. Get up to the line. Get set.
Let's go. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Now. Set.
That's all right. Come on, let's go. Fire up a little bit here,
It went good. We had a good, pretty good first quarter, really good second quarter. We had a kind of a stinker of a third quarter, and then we rebounded a bit and did well in the fourth quarter. But overall, the team did well, and we executed and had a bunch of big plays. So we have some work to do because we have some tackling to clean up, and we have some things we can get better at, and that showed us a little bit. You know, Webster was they're a good team too. They beat us up pretty well.
Hey, let's go, boys. Let's go. Now we got it. Now we're rolling. Let's go.
Who doesn't want the state runner-up to come into town and kind of have momentum and have it be a big matchup, right? So yeah, I hope everybody's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a fun game. I just want to be competitive. I want to push them and push our team to say we can do this, we can win. So no, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a great test. It's a great barometer for where we're at.
We always start off pretty slow, but then we pick it up pretty quick. And then Grantsburg, they're going to be a tough team, but I think we got them.
For sure, we got to shut down the run. I mean, that Schultz is a pretty amazing runner. So we have to swarm tackle and wrap up hard with him and get to him before he starts going. But number two, we got to get pressure on the quarterback. They got an excellent quarterback, excellent running back, good wide receivers, but we got to get pressure on them. If we can get some pressure on them, I think we'll do okay. But that means we got to get some penetration on the defensive front, and we got to, put them in some uncomfortable spots. And if we do that, we'll be in good shape. But those, I think, are the keys to the win. And then on offense, we gotta again put a hat on number 3 and make sure we're blocking, and then be crisp and still spread the ball around and make them play all aspects of the field.
But make sure you're in your spots ready to go. All right? Hey, boys, no lie about it. Tomorrow we got to bring it. All right? Hey, it's the biggest game of the year so far. Bring the energy tomorrow, all right? LB's out 3. 1, 2, 3. LB's! Let's go.
You got to have some high energy, and you got to be intense tomorrow night.
It's exciting, and we didn't have a lot of excitement at all last year. So it's really exciting to have this kind of game to where we're in the conversation a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow night.
Brandon Barron, Cat Dan Lau out in Cadott here, currently under a storm delay here, but hoping to get started here.
All spectators remain on the outside of the fence surrounding the field. The playground adjacent to the football field is accessible. However, the adjoining practice field and areas south and east of the elementary
Cadott. The Hornets here hosting Grantsburg, number 16 seed in the latest Zaleski Sports rankings here for the week, and Grantsburg the number 1 seed. Cadott, it looks like Wellner back deep for the Hornets. And that fielded about the 39. That's going to get up to about the 46 or so, where he'll be stopped or snapped. That one's going to get by, and that is going to be turned over. That's going to be Cadott football. So the snap. So the Hornets will take over good field position. Ramsire lined up. Back to pass over the middle. That one is going to be that'll be an incomplete pass here. So Grantsburg will take over. So Weeks back to pass, and he is going to be down for safety. So the first points on the board here for Grantsburg. Matheny, Schultz lined up to his left. Matheny back to pass, rolls to his left, looking end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown there for Grantsburg. Ryder Anderson at the 5:46 mark. Blanchett, and he's going to be taken back for about a 4-yard loss. A 2-point conversion. Low snap. Going to have to run, and he'll be still up, still going. And he will be brought down. So the low snap here, so that'll give Grantsburg some pretty good field position. That Jensen, the man in motion, pass over the middle. That's going to be Schultz. Schultz gets outside to his right, and Schultz in for the 43-yard touchdown reception.
Hey, that one buck we ran right here. Luke Much, son of Matthew and Leah.
It was a D lineman, that guy.
I think that's supposed to be Nathan, but
Guys, we're okay.
just read what they give me. Jacob Phelps, son of Brandon and Rachel.
We gave up a safety, wasn't a huge deal, and we gave up just 2 scores. All right, so we got to get our heads up.
Maxwell Schneider, son of Eric and Bev.
Look back in our eye, like we haven't. We're in this game. Last year at this point, we were down 48-0, right? We can put 18 points back on the board, no question about it. So everybody has to stay up. All right, let's go. Get your heads in it. Let's go, boys.
Come on, boys. This is still our game. Let's get our heads in it. Let's go.
Steeney rolls out to his right. Back to pass. And a nice throw, and that's a strike there. And that is Ryder Anderson. The 47-yard touchdown strike from Matheny to Ryder Anderson. And a host of Pirates in on that one. That'll bring things to 4th down, 4th and long coming up here. Cadott will punt. Well, that is in there. That was Levi Anderson with a 2-yard run there. Back to pass, and that's going to be picked off there, and that is going to be picked off and taken down to about the 35 or so. Passes tonight for Grantsburg, and they come in here now. They're 4-0. This is a conference game here. As Coach Hale said, though, Cadott, they were 1-8 last year, but they are showing resilience. They came in here 3-0 tonight. You knew it was going to be a good football game.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
Thank you, cheerleaders. Thank you to everyone in the school and all parents who helped in making the 2025 Independence Homecoming a great success. Go get 'em, Indies.
got family
Be ready for your season with Play It Again Sports of Eau Claire. Play It Again Sports is just down the road, south of the 5393 intersection in Eau Claire. Just tell them you saw this commercial on Zaleski Sports and get $5 off any $50 order and $10 when you spend $100. Play It Again Sports, buy, sell, trade, and be ready for your season.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hey Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back to Independence, Wisconsin for the second half. Independence, Gilmanton 0, Augusta 0. a war of attrition, if you will. Between the two teams, Augusta has had the better opportunities. They've been in the red zone once and just outside the red zone in the second half, or in the second quarter, and resulted in a turnover and down both times. Each team, actually Independence Gilmanton has two turnovers so far, a pick and a fumble. Meanwhile, Augusta has one fumble. Both teams searching for their first win of the season. Independence Gilmanton 0-4, Augusta 0-5. If you're a Dairyland Conference fan, good one tonight between Alma Pepin and CFC, two of the top teams in the conference. And both are ranked teams as well in the state in their division. And Augusta received in the first half, so they will be kicking it off to Independence. If you're joining us late, Independence quarterback Chase Back left the game early in the game. Maybe he only played a drive or two. So their backup quarterback is Blake Slobby, not Chase Slobby.
Receiving the second half kickoff. Slobby and Klebeck back deep for
and Slobby and Klebeck are back to return. And the kick is off. It's a short one. So Independence will be starting with good field position. And he takes it to about his own 49 yard line, where the Indies will set up on offense. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. It hasn't been too pretty on either side so far. Each team hoping to put some points on the board. Slobby under center. Good field position, just. And that's a keeper. Picks up 5 yards or so on the carry, and he is in Augusta territory on the carry.
Tackled by Dirks and Sean. Gain of 5 on the play.
It's officially a gain of 5, so it'll be second and 5.
6-yard line.
Slobby under center, 2 men behind him. He's back to pass, however. A short pass and a reception. And just tackled inside the 15. That was Klemek with the reception and the big yak from Klemek, the yards after the catch run. And best field position of the evening for Independence Gilmanton.
Indies are going to have a 1st and 10 from the 15.
First trip to the Beaver red zone. And forward for a couple more yards.
Slobby up the middle.
That's Slobby on the keeper.
Pick up about 4 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6 from the 11-yard line.
Slobby under center. He's back to pass. Looks to Klimek. He's covered and thrown incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Pressure from Lee. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Indies.
And Independence hopes to capitalize on their best field position of the game. It'll be interesting if they don't get it here, if they elect to take a field goal kick. And he cuts in. We'll see where they spot him.
Turner on the carry.
That was Glenn Turner Jr. on the carry.
Picked up a couple yards there.
Might be 4th and 3. And 4th and 3 on the scoreboard.
Close to the 8-yard line, and gonna bring up a.
I don't see any sense of.
Beaver 8-yard line.
Doesn't look like there's going to be a field goal taken. They're not in kicking formation. They're going to go for it. 4th and 3 at their own 8. Klimek in motion. Slobby looking his way. Escapes a tackle. Keeps it.
Slobby's going to keep it. He's going to be pushed out right around the 9-yard line.
And that's a loss.
He's going to come up short.
And it'll be a turnover on downs by Independence Gilmanton.
And with the turnover on downs, the Beavers will take over at their own 9-yard line, 1st and 10.
So neither team elected to attempt the kick in their trips to the red zone. They both have gone for it and it resulted in a turnover on downs. One thing to watch here, though, yeah, they're at the 10, but a big sack could be less likely now after that.
Quarterback keeper there.
Carry, but I don't know if he gained much on the play. I was going to say a big sack could be a safety.
Garak. Looked like Solberg. A couple others on the tackle.
But looks like 2nd and 8. A pickup of 2.
On the play. Bring up a 2nd and 8 from the 10-yard line.
Just over 8 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Shong keeps it. And nice tackle there by at least Slobby with the initial hit on Shong.
Shong on the carry. Looked like Garak, Slobby on the tackle. Got out to the 12-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
And picked up 2, so it'll be 3rd and 6. Now for the Beavers. Shong is back. He goes back to pass. And he's hit on the throw.
Quarterback is hit on the
And it's
play.
called incomplete.
Good pressure by the Indies.
He did not have much time on that.
Earl Taylor
Offensive line broke down, and good pressure from Independence Gilmanton.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down from the Beaver.
He's a little shaken up on the play. Hopefully Shong is all right.
And we have a timeout for an injured to one of their players.
And there's an injury timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Welcome back to Independence, Wisconsin. This game is brought to you by Mancino's Grinders and Pizza. They've been a family tradition for almost 30 years. For the best hot sandwich in town, grab a grinder, order online for takeout and delivery at mancinosauclair.com. Mancino's Grinders and Pizza is locally owned and operated, conveniently located on Brackett Avenue near Memorial High School. I was there last week. Good sandwiches, give it a try. And Augusta is back to punt. Mooney nearly standing in his own end zone. And that's a solid punt given the circumstances. Rolls past the 40 to around the 44-yard line.
Nice punt.
That's where Independence Gilmanton will set
up.
up.
Right around the 43-yard line. Indy's going to have a 1st and 10 in Beaver territory here. 7:13 to go in the third quarter.
We'll see what Independence Gilmanton brings here. They've had a couple nice, solid plays on offense. And with the backup quarterback. But Slobby is a good athlete. And incomplete. The intended target was Krybeck.
Pass intended for Krybeck there. Incomplete. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Indies.
It will now be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line of Augusta. Thanks again to all of our game day sponsors, allowing us to bring live free coverage all year long. Slobby under center. Solberg in motion. And that's a handoff. Atchison on the tackle. He's joined by Kading.
Nice play by Atchison there. Catches him in the backfield.
And that's a loss on the play.
Loss of 1 on the play.
No, it'll be 3rd and 11.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Indies.
Now 3rd and long for Independence Gilmanton. They will look to pass, I'm sure. Fakes the handoff. Finds Krybeck and tackled.
Bobby's pass is complete.
Sorry, that was Klimek on the reception.
There's a flag on the play, though, and this is going to come back.
And that play is coming back.
Against the Indies.
It's holding on Independence Gilmanton. So it'll be 3rd and 21. And that is a 10-yard penalty.
47-yard line. Third and long for the Indies.
3rd and 22. Slobby back to pass. He throws a nice pass caught by Lopez, but a big tackle on the play.
Rojas. And Rojas down on the play.
And man down
Nice
after
pickup on
the
play
hit.
of 10 yards, gonna bring up
We'll be right
4th
back
and
on Zaleski Sports. We're back here in Independence. Man still on the field. 5:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Taking a look at the other scores we have on our channel. Edgar up big on Assumption. Mosinee is beating Tomahawk. Muskego up on Brookfield East. Loyal Greenwood beating Wittenberg Burnham Wood. Kakana beating Oshkosh West. Marshfield up in a close one on Rapids. Mondovi up 56-6 on Neilsville Granton. Auburndale up big on Pacelli. And the players are back on the field for, I imagine they would punt. Slobby threw a dart caught by Eric Lopez. And that's a very short punt high in the air. And Augusta will set up at their own 32-yard line.
Short punt on the play. Goes out of bounds at the Beaver 32-yard line.
So Shong and the Beavers are back out.
Update from Elmo Pepin in the Battle of the Unbeatens. Elmo Pepin 14, Cochrane Fountain City 7.
Dairyland Conference leaders Elmo Pepin and CFC are playing right now. Elmo Pepin is up 14-7 on the Cochrane Fountain City Pirates. And not much going there on that run.
Host of Indies there on the tackle. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
And while there's been no scoring, you think whoever puts some points on will take this game, and both teams want it. Shong keeps himself. That's a nice run from James Shong. Probably be about a 3rd and 1.
Leah on the carry. Girok and Jason on the tackle.
And that was actually a direct snap to Owen Lee.
Picked up about 8 yards out to the 40. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Beavers.
So it'll be 3rd and 2. Owen Lee. I believe that should be enough for a first down by Lee, and the ref signals just that.
Short gain on the play, but it is enough for a Beaver first down.
And they move the chains for an Augusta first down.
1st and 10 for the Beavers.
HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. And that's a handoff to Atchison. He bullies forward for maybe 3 yards. I think Solberg was on the tackle there.
Klemick, one of the two on there. Along with Sean McHugh. Pick up a 3 on the play, and it brings up a 2nd and 7.
That was a carry of 3 yards from Atchison, making it 2nd and 7. And Lee takes the snap, and he's down the sideline. Owen Lee, will they catch him? And that's a touchdown.
And the quarterback, Owen Lee.
Owen Lee with the touchdown.
54-yard touchdown.
54-yard carry from Owen Lee.
Are on the board.
And that's a sigh of relief from Augusta. And that's got to feel good for the Beavers. Lee put in that quarterback. Keeps it himself. And he kept it on that run. 2-point conversion. No good. But Augusta up 6-0 on Independence. Gilmanton will be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
And that was a long time coming for Augusta as Owen Lee picks up the 54-yard touchdown for the first offensive touchdown of the season for the Beavers. 2-point conversion unsuccessful, so they lead 6-0 with 2:20 to go in the third quarter. How will Independence Gilmanton respond? So I wonder if Owen Lee will be the quarterback from now on. He was it for that drive. And Sean was, that might come back to, Sean was shaken up on the previous drive. So I wonder if that played a part in Lee taking over. And that's a good return from the Indies.
Slobby with a nice return.
Slobby to about his own 39.
Close to the 40-yard line. There he's tackled by Dirks.
Dylan Dirks on the tackle for the Beavers.
All right, the Indies are going to take over at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
Augusta does come in today with a 15-game losing streak. They sure would love to break that tonight. Independence took the game between the two last year, 28-6, and the previous year, Augusta beat them. That was their last win, 18-16. And leading the charge on that tackle
Turner on the carry up the middle, tackled by Mickelson.
Was Riley Mickelson. Glenn Turner Jr. picked up 2 yards before the tackle. Now 2nd and 8 for Independence Gilmanton. Now Slobby back out there. Takes well, but he gets it. He runs around. And the ball is out. We'll see who got back on that.
Slobby with the carry.
I think the Indies.
Gets out across the 45-yard line.
Yep, no turnover. Independence got back on that ball.
Gets to the 40.
And that was a gain of 4 for gain of 5 for Slobby. It'll be 3rd and 3. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And that's through the hands of Krybeck.
The outstretched hands of Krybeck.
That would have been good for a first down. Now it's 4th and 3.
Bring up a 4th and 3.
Under 20 left here in the third quarter. So 4th and 3, and the offense is still out there. Slobby rolls out, and he picks up the first down.
Slobby on the keeper.
Slobby with a gain of 5 before Owen Lee took him down.
First down, tackled by Lee on the play. And Dirks.
And less than 10 seconds to go. And that's how this quarter will end. Augusta 6, Independence Gilmanton 0. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter.
Augusta holding a 6-0 lead as we head to the fourth quarter.
Schedule a tee time today at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Cadott. This 18-hole course requires your full bag of gloves. It's challenging but fair and always well manicured. Hit the driving range and putting green to get warmed up. After golf, step into the clubhouse for homemade pizza, wings, burgers, and a large selection of appetizers that will keep you coming back. Then stay and watch the games on the big screens. Whispering Pines is a great place to hold your next golf or non-golf event. Whispering Pines Golf Course on County Exit Cadott, just a short drive east on 29 from Eau Claire.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
We're back here in Independence for the fourth quarter, where Augusta holds a 6-0 lead on the Indies. Last play, Blake Slobby ran for about 5 yards to extend the drive on the 4th and 3. And they flip sides. That's a flag. I see a bunch of arms pointing to the Indies.
The play going to be a legal procedure against the Indies.
Relatively clean game.
Going to back them up 5
Well, that
yards.
compares to the last third quarter I saw.
Going to bring up 1st and 15 now for the Indies.
This will be 1st and 15. Independence is now back in their own territory after the penalty. Slobby keeps it himself, picks up 4 yards maybe.
Brought down by a host of Beavers. He gets close to the original line of scrimmage.
I think it'll be 2nd and 11. And it is.
Looks like the ball is going to be at the 48-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Indies.
Remember to stay tuned after this game. We'll have an interview with a winning coach and a player of the game on our Nacerville Dairy post-game show. One team will be celebrating their first win of the season. High pass to Slobby, but he gets it, and he throws it. The intended target was Lopez.
Going down the middle. Going to bring up a
incomplete, so it'll be 3rd and 11.
Brewers now down 3-1 to the Reds.
It'll be 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff. Slobby, he rolls out and falls incomplete.
Slobby under pressure.
There might have been a hand on that pass. And it'll now be 4th and long.
Pass is incomplete.
Good pressure there from the Beavers. As Slobby rolled out, he couldn't get a clean pass off. And Slobby's out there. He's also the punter, so I would imagine they're punting. And he gets it off. It's high. And lands and takes an Indy bounce inside the 15-yard line, and that's where the Beavers left to set up on offense.
Take the ball inside the Beaver 15, maybe down to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 Augusta.
So one thing to look for here, is Owen Lee going to be the quarterback? Obviously went well last drive. He got that 54-yard touchdown scamper. And I see Lee out there. And Lee is out there at quarterback. He takes it himself. Maybe picks up a couple. Maybe 1 yard.
On the carry. Solberg, one of them on the tackle there.
Solberg led the charge on the tackling for the Indies.
Pick up a 4 on the play.
Oh, that was deceivingly more than I
Bring
thought.
up a 2nd and 6.
My depth perception must be off. That was a pickup of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Lee takes the snap, hands it off, and not much on that carry. That was Atchison.
Gain of a short 1.
So he
Bring up
gained
a
1 yard. It'll be
5.
3rd and 5 for Augusta. Under 10 minutes left. This will be a big stop here for Independence. They don't want to go down 2 scores in a game where points are certainly a premium. Lee takes himself, and he gets the first down.
Lee tripped up by Klimek again, but not before he gets a Beaver first down.
The Beavers move the chains.
Looks like the ball going to be spotted right at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
And Owen Lee looks to be the difference maker here in the second half. Again, he was the starting quarterback going into the season. Played the first game against Cadott, and I believe he got concussed in week 2. And then Shong took over at quarterback. And now Lee back out there. Shong was shaken up on an early drive in the 3rd quarter, which may have led to the decision to go to Lee. And so far, so good. And Independence is fine with eating up some clock here. They know Augusta is fine with eating up some clock here. They know Indy is also struggling on the offensive end.
Bring up a 2nd and 7.
So even if they don't score on this drive, if they take some time doing it and pick up another first down or 2, that could prove to be huge for Augusta. That's a run for a couple yards.
Keeper up the middle again. Number of Indies there.
Now under 8 minutes.
Another gain of about 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 situation.
And it will be 3rd and 4.
Right across the 31-yard line.
I could see them going back to a Lee keeper here. And Lee keeps it himself.
Lee on the keeper. Klimek up with the tackle.
Maybe a couple yards.
Looks like they get out to about the 33.
This will be 4th and 2. And this is a big decision
4th
here.
And a long 2.
Do you go to Lee on another keeper and extend the drive and whittle down the clock some more? And risk good field position for Independence? And Lee keeps it himself. And he gets the first down.
And he's going to get the first down.
That was a huge play for Augusta. Extending the drive.
He's going to get out close to the 40-yard line.
Could sneakily be the decision of the game by Coach Bolt. Going for it on 4th, extending the drive.
1st and 10. As we tick towards 6 minutes to go in this football game.
And the Augusta fans just want that clock to hit 0. Lee drops it, and he gets back on the ball.
Bad snap there.
Unsure if bad snap or a case of the Butterfingers, but it's
like a loss of 3 on the play.
Loss of a few yards. Timeout taken. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
And we're back here in Independence. Independence Gilmanton took that time out So they've got 2 left here in the half. That could be another storyline to follow as they're fighting the clock. Thank you for tuning in this Friday evening for Dairyland football. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for Augusta.
Lee on the carry,
Lee
and he's going to be met
stuffed.
by a host of Indies.
All purple all over Lee.
Looks like a loss of 1 on the play.
That'll be 3rd and long. Lost a yard. 3rd and 14.
Going to bring up 3rd and 14.
And Lee back to pass.
Long pass.
And out of the hands.
Beautiful play on defense. Knocks that down.
Nice job by. He's covering his
and
number.
That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Eric Lopez.
4th and 14 from the Beaver 35-yard
The intended
line.
target was Wincy. Owen Lee went deep. And now 5:15 left. It's a 4th and long. Mooney's back to punt.
It's just those 2 switches. How did she shut the one off that has tape across saying don't shut this off? She shut something else off, so it shut everything off in here. The huddle camera.
High snap, and that's not good for Augusta. And Independence will have prime offensive positioning here inside the Beaver 10. High snap. Mooney couldn't pick it up.
And the Indies are going to have a 1st down at the Beaver 10-yard line. 5:09.
And what a blunder there.
Looks like we're set for an exciting ending.
A thriller in Independence tonight. They just got to get 10 yards. This game's knotted up. Slobby keeps it, and he's tackled.
Slobby on the keeper.
That was Mickelson with the tackle.
Going to lose yardage on the play.
Loss of 3.
Ball's going to be placed right around the 12 or 13-yard line.
And the Beavers do not want that to be what
Going to bring up a 2nd and goal situation
keeps them
for
from
the
winning
Indies.
this one. A high snap. Slobby under center. Solberg in motion. Slobby. And did he get in?
Klimek on the carry.
That was Klimek on the carry. They roll him down at the 1.
Down about the 1-yard line. And there's a penalty.
There is a flag.
On the field.
I didn't see it. I don't know if there's a late penalty.
Ball right now at the 1.
And that will be tough pill to swallow if that's a holding on Independence. That was Klimek on the carry. Nearly a touchdown.
Unsportsmanlike penalty against the Beavers.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Beavers. So Independence will have 4 downs to punch it in 1 yard. Less than a yard.
And that's going to be a 1st down.
That ball is past the 1 yard line. It is inches.
Still going to be third down.
So I guess I'm rusty on the rule book. It's still a third down, but it is inches. They're not granted a first down on the play. We're under 4 minutes, inches to go from tying it. Slobby under center. And he takes it himself. That's a touchdown from Blake Slobby. This game is tied up. It's going to come down to what is Independence going to do here? Are they going to go for two? Are they going to take the kick? If they get either, they are ahead. And it is tough. It all comes back to that high snap. Tough for Augusta. He pitches it back. And in for the 2-point is Glenn Turner Jr. Independence Gilmanton is up 8-6. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
To the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
We are back here in Independence. So the Beavers were looking to punt it away. High snap. They couldn't get the punt off. Independence takes the ball at the 10. They get to inches away, and Slobby takes them to score, and Glenn Turner Jr. picks up the 2-point conversion. That's how it's 8-6.
Slobby's kick taken, but
and a big tackle on the return. That was James Cirillo-Taylor. So 3:40 to go.
Ball is out to about the 35-yard line.
And Augusta's got to get 65 to the end zone. Unless they go for a field goal. But time is not on their side. 3:40 to go left in the ball game. Owen Lee still at quarterback. He takes it himself, heads up the middle, pick up a few yards.
Lee up the middle, tackled by Slobby.
That's Slobby on the tackle.
Going to be pick up a 5 on the play.
Officially a 5-yard gain.
2nd and 5 for the Beavers.
Lee takes the snap, takes it himself, and a tackle for loss.
Lee on the run. Klimek with a nice tackle on the play.
That is Grant Klimek on the tackle.
No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 as we're under 3 minutes to go in this ball game.
Two and a half left. Coach Bolt has timeouts to work with as well if they have to punt it away. Only one timeout used this half. That was by Independence. And
Lee on the
not much going there. It's going to be about a 4th and 4, I think.
Going to get out to about the 41, 42 yard line, and we have an injured Beaver on the play.
And there is a man down.
Don't forget about our 5th quarter tonight, held at Chris and Kira Klimek's place.
It's a 4th and 4, 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Again, if the Beavers, not sure what the plan is here. If they go for it and miss, Independence will take over in Beaver territory, but offense has been tough to come by here, so they can use their timeouts. Coach Bolt has 3 timeouts to work with. But then you may be relying on Independence to punt it away. And if Augusta were to get the ball back, they could likely have the whole field to go. I say all this stuff, you can't really plan for anything. Look at what just happened. Augusta was in prime position to punt it and make Independence head down the field. So Augusta was up 6-0 at the time. Then the errant snap led to a kickstart for Independence Gilmanton. And the offense is out there. Atchison takes it, and he stopped short.
He's going to be tackled by a number of Indies.
So Independence Gilmanton forces the turnover on downs. 2 minutes to go.
And the Indies are going to take over on downs. First down, Indies. And they're going to be at the Beaver 43-yard line.
Independence taking over with 2 minutes left. Scores 8-6. I'm sure they'll be running, and I'm sure Bolt will be calling timeouts. Coming down to the wire here in Independence. And that's a handoff.
Turner on the carry.
Glenn Turner Jr. on the carry.
By Mickelson. And the Beavers are going to use one of their remaining 3 timeouts.
Timeout called by Coach Bolt. Minute 55 left.
On the play.
That's
Bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1 yard. Again, these timeouts are more so to stop the clock. Yes, the coaching staff will talk to the team, but the primary purpose is in hopes of giving themselves some time to have another chance on offense. And Independence Gilmanton is a minute 55 away from tasting victory. Slobby under center. Minute 55 left, 2nd and 10. Solberg in motion. A pitch. And a tackle for loss. That was Klimek. And Coach Bolt calls his 2nd timeout.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tackled by Lee on the play.
And Augusta will take
on the play.
as much lost yardage as they can. Say they have to force a punt. They want to push Independence Gilmanton back. And it looked like they lost 5-6 yards on the tackle. Another Beaver down. Thank you for joining us this evening. Fun atmosphere in Independence on their homecoming. Packed stands. And stay tuned after the game for an interview with the winning coach and a winning player of the game. So both touchdowns coming in the second half of this one. 54-yard run from Owen Lee when he came in at quarterback. And to counter that, a 3-inch touchdown run from Blake Slobby. Then the Glenn Turner Jr. 2-point conversion to put Independence Gilmanton up 8-6. So one timeout left for the Beavers. It's a 3rd and 15. If Independence gets the first down here, that's essentially the ball game. And he's back to pass, and it's caught!
Pass is complete to Solberg.
Solberg on the reception. Will they give him the first down? I think he was just shy.
Play's going to take it down to the 35-yard line.
No timeout called yet. And that's
going to bring up a 4th down.
So this is a much more attainable 4th down. Coach Bolt has not called his timeout. So Independence Gilmanton here will go for on 4th and 2 with just over a minute left. That was a huge play. And a timeout called by Independence. That was a massive catch for Solberg. It gave Independence Gilmanton an opportunity to get this 4th down. Things would be much different if it was 4th and 15. They'd be punting it away. And Augusta would have the ball with a minute 40 left. Granted, they probably would have been pinned deep. It's been a fun one here in Independence. And thank you to the Independence staff for allowing us to come here to broadcast the game this evening. Fun night of football at homecoming at a beautiful field. And this is a huge play here. Slobby under center, 1:01 to go. He takes it.
Slobby on the carry.
And this is a big call.
Going to be close here.
Waiting on the ref's signal.
And they're going to bring in the chains.
They're bringing in the chain gang. They got to make us wait. Not that I don't trust the chain gang, but the whole process, never been a big fan of. On a play like that, how do you even accurately spot the ball? That's just a football problem I have. I don't understand. I mean, it's all guesswork. And that comes down even to the NFL. Not knocking any high school refs here. But even in the NFL, how do you know where to spot the ball when 8 people were on top of it? And that is a turnover on downs. So Augusta will have the ball with one timeout, 56 seconds left.
Here in the game. You're
and
leading 8-6.
68 yards to... Trying to read these numbers. Around 67 yards to go. And it comes down to this. And Owen Lee airs it out. And tipped.
Long pass there.
So not much harm done. Some time off the clock. But it's only second down.
Gonna bring up a 2nd and 10.
And unfortunately, you got to look to big plays with how little time is left, because big splash throws have not been a trademark this season for Augusta. And Mooney's back to pass. And through the hands of Wincy, that would have been huge. That was a good throw, good route run, right through his hands.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd.
That changes the whole game, catch right there.
44 seconds.
They'd be at about...
Game.
He's going to catch it around the 40, then see what he could have done after the catch. Now it's 3rd and 10, 44 seconds left. So they must think Mooney has the best arm here. He's the quarterback. He slings it. And through Wincy's hands, it's picked off! Right through Wincy's arms once again. That was a nice throw. And it is picked off, and that is the game. 35 seconds left. And Independence Gilmanton will take over at their own 45. One timeout left for the Beavers.
Indies take a knee.
And they take the knee. I see no signal of Coach Bolt taking that timeout. And that's going to be how this one ends. Stay tuned for the National Dairy postgame show with Coach Whitwam of Independence Gilmanton.
Win their homecoming game.
And that is the ball game. Independence Gilmanton takes the win 8-6 over Augusta. We'll be right back for the National Dairy postgame show right after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Independence, where the Indies just defeated the Augusta Beavers 8-6. We're back with Coach Austin Whitwam and player of the game Blake Slobby. We'll start with you, Coach. Wild turn of we're at the camera right up there. Wild turn of events there. The high snap. You guys are inside the 10-yard line. You got inches to go. Quarterback takes in. Tell me a bit about that.
I mean, he stepped up in a big way tonight. He didn't play a lick of quarterback all week, and we're banking on Chase the whole time, but when somebody goes down, these guys got to play, and they got to step up, and Blake stepped up, and he led the team, and that got us a win.
An incredible atmosphere this evening. Homecoming, a lot of fans, high energy. How did that affect your team and just ending that game on defense?
I think it helped us a lot on defense. It really brought the energy, kept us in the game, kept us motivated. When these guys are tired, I mean, just like Augusta, low numbers, it's hard to keep the guys going, and we got to keep our starters in if we want to win games.
And congratulations, Coach. We'll now go to player of the game, Blake Slobby. You took it in, gave your team the victory. How did that feel to get that touchdown and give you guys the 8-6 win?
I got to give credit to my line, to be honest with you. They did everything for me. They stepped up when we needed it too. We wouldn't have won this game without them. They did what they needed to do for us.
And you came in the first quarter, backup quarterback, not intending to be quarterback. What was going through your mind there?
Not a whole lot. Like, I know what to do, stay calm. I'm just going to keep doing what I do best. I'm Blake Slobby, and I am in the house.
Congratulations on the win. Go celebrate. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. That's Independence Gilmanton, 8-6 over Augusta. Thank you for watching high school football here in Independence this evening for a fun environment. Thank you and have a good evening. I've been Dan Lau, along by Isaac Eagle, and we're glad to bring you football. And next week we will be covering Colby, a week off from Augusta, Cadott. We'll have a week off from Augusta. Thank you and have a good evening.